Okay, so for your pec minor release, your pec minor is a muscle right up in here. And if you find your delt line right in that corner, you'll feel a bundle of muscle. Your pec minor attaches to your rib cage in the front and then goes up through your shoulder, under your clavicle, and attaches to the top outside corner of your scapula. There's a few tools that you can use to release this. Lacrosse ball is going to be the cheapest. It's nice and hard. They're like $3, but they roll around. An AccuMobility ball is about 25 bucks. It's really nice because they have two different durometers. They have a hard one and a soft one, and you can post it on there a lot easier. It's not going to move around on you. And the last one is one of these. This is called a Verdi ball. That's probably just the brand name. These are actually really nice though because you can stick them on the wall in different places and you can hit stuff on your back. For your pec minor release, AccuMobility ball is probably my favorite. We're going to have Michael get in position here. Usually what I do is I position the AccuMobility ball right about bottom of my chest height so that I can bend down and lean into the stretch a little bit. There you go. And we're going to position that ball right on that muscle. Now, when you're doing this, you get a nice posterior hip tilt so that you can get a nice ab brace. And then we're going to focus our movement on our scapula here, right? So since that pec minor attaches to the top of your scapula out here, we're going to start with a couple low rows where we think about pulling with the elbow to drive this scapula down into your back, and you'll feel an activation right on the inside of your scapula. And then as you come back forward, you're going to think about protracting the scapula out, and then bring it back. And you're going to think about pulling it back down into your back. You get that lower lat activated. We're thinking about pulling retraction and depression for that scapula. So after you've done a few reps here, we're going to pull it back to about here, and then we're going to get some external rotation. And we're going to pull that scapula into that back even more. Come back down, push forward, get that protraction, and then pull it back, retract, get that external rotation. There you go, and you can see how that scapula gets sucked down into that back, and that's exactly what we're looking for there. And the last one, after you've done that a few times, you're going to get into that external rotation, and then we're going to think about doing a shoulder press, keeping that scapula down into depression here. And again, really focusing on that activation pattern through here. And then we put all three of those movements together. So you're going to get a row, an external rotation, suck it in, and then he's going to go up, holding that scapula down.